In today's video, we would learn about number line. I am going to show you how to write numbers on a number line and how easy it is to tell what number is greater or lesser using a number line. We would also learn how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers using number line. Please subscribe to this channel, click on the bell notification, and then share to your families and friends. Alright, so let's quickly go to what we're doing today. Now, number line. Now, what is a number line? A number line is a pictorial representation of numbers on a straight line. This is an example of how a number line looks like. Okay, it is a pictorial representation of numbers. Now, if you look at it closely, you see that the numbers are of two different kinds. You have the negative numbers and then you have the positive numbers. Okay, a number on the left is less than a number on the right. Copy that. A number on the left is always or usually lesser than the number on the right. A number on the right is greater than a number on the left side. Okay, so now we're going to learn how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers using a number line. Now, firstly, I need to identify some things with you. If a number has no sign, it usually means that that number is a positive number. For example, you have 5 and you have 4. These numbers are positive numbers. And then how do you identify a negative number? Negative numbers are numbers that are negative. Having said all of this, let's go into adding numbers using the number line. Now we have 2 plus 3. How do we show or represent 2 plus 3 using a number line to get the answer? We would mark, firstly, identify 2 on the number line. We would say 2 and then we count 3 forward. You see, it says plus 5. That is greater. Move 3 times greater. And then we move 1, 2, 3. And then you see the answer is 5. Do you see? Now, let's show how to subtract a number on the number line. Now, you have 6 minus 3. Now, let's find out how 6 minus 3. Let's use the number line to get it. Now, 6, we mark 6 on the number line. And then it says minus 3. It says we should count lesser 3. Now let's go 1, 2, 3 to the left. And then you see we get 3. So this is a simple way of using number line to solve addition and subtraction of numbers. Now let's go into more advanced part of it. Minus 3 plus 5 equals what? On the number line, let's mark minus 3. So we mark minus 3 and then it says plus 5. So we're going to go further in 5 steps. Now let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See, our answer is 2. Now let's try other ones. What is 6 minus into bracket minus 3 and then close the bracket? How do you use number line to achieve this? What do? We firstly mark 6 on the number line. Okay, and then it says minus 3. Now before we do this, there's something we must know here in mathematics. Now we have a negative number before a bracket and then a sign. The negative sign causes the other negative sign to change, and then the negative sign changes the minus 3 into positive 3. Okay, and that becomes 6 plus 3. We must know this. 2 negative numbers, 2 negative makes a positive. Okay, 2 negative makes a positive. Now subtracting a negative is the same as adding. Okay, so 6 minus 3 equals to 6 plus 3. So on the number line, we're going to count to the front 3, and then we have 1, 2, and 3, and that gives us 9. Okay, one thing we need to understand here in mathematics is about sign. Okay, to do this, you must also know about sign. Now let's talk little about sign here. So when you say positive plus positive equals positive, and that is adding a positive is addition. Now, positive and negative together. Now when you have negative plus positive, it will give you negative, and then if you have positive plus negative, it will also give you negative. So subtracting a positive or adding a negative is subtraction. So when we have here 6 minus plus 3, the sign minus sign causes the sign inside that bracket to change, and then you have 6 minus 3. Okay, 6 minus 3, and then it becomes 3 using the number line. The same thing when you have 5 plus minus 7. The plus sign does not have that power, such like the minus sign. So the plus sign would move away to dissolve, because you have plus times minus equals minus, and that is 5 minus 7. On the number line, you identify 5, and then you count less. You count less, 7 less, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and that gives you minus 2, negative 2. Now, subtracting a negative, negative with negative will give you a positive. That is, subtracting a negative is the same as adding. For example, if you have 14 minus a negative 4, the negative with a negative automatically turns positive. So it means you are supposed to add 4 to 14. And then when you use the number line, you definitely get 18. Now, do not forget, two like signs becomes positive sign. Two unlike signs becomes a negative sign. Thank you.